Mugging season is over, my fellow Madristas, and now it is time to be mugged by other La Liga teams. Atletico Madrid is only 1 point behind us right now in the table. If we even drop points a little bit, they will be able to come back. And unsurprisingly, one of our next games in La Liga is against them. So that might be a title decider, who knows? Still, this is a new low. I mean, we just lost to a relegation threatened Espanol. Both the La Liga teams that are from Barcelona have bantered us. I mean, like, what is this humiliation? I can't. Why are we so inconsistent? In January, we only lost one match. By the way, I have a calendar where I keep track of all the matches that Real Madrid have won or lost in the months, and I mark them on the dates. So in January, we have only lost one game if we exclude the one last night. So, and we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. And we won 8 games and we lost one if we exclude the one last night. And that was to Barcelona as well. We were so consistent in the month of January, but as soon as February came upon us, the bad luck started to go down. I'm gonna throw up at this point, man. This team just shoots my blood pressure, and then who knows, I'm in the hospital. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with my mental health, and it's embarrassing. And the next day when I go to school, I'm going to be mocked by my friends who are Barcelona fans, because Atletico Madrid fans don't exist in my country apparently. And it would be embarrassing, because the only thing that we were better than them this season was that we were on top of La Liga, but that might not even last that long. So we all should pray that Barcelona lose tonight against Alaves, so we won't get embarrassed alone. But it's still a big loss. Mbappe, where has that form gone? One hat trick and then everything just starts to go down. I don't know. He still played decent, but the one goal that Vinicius Junior scored was considered disallowed because Mbappe gave a foul. And why? We were considering, and all of the world was considering, that you are now back to form and you aren't gonna make such mistakes. But what has happened lately? Oh my god. In other news, Liverpool have just won against Bournemouth and have ended their 11-game unbeaten run. And Mohamed Salah, he scored 2 goals tonight. Oh my god, this man. 21 goals in the Premier League along with 13 assists. He's well on his way to break that Thierry Henry record of 20 goals and 20 assists in a Premier League season. And most likely scenario would be that they win the Champions League as well, along with the Premier League, which will absolutely guarantee him the Ballon d'Or, unless Messi comes back and steals it again, as per usual, or Rodri, because he was unbeaten in 2023. He will win the 2025 Ballon d'Or, because this is a scenario nowadays. It's unfair. I'm still not over that Vinicius Junior snub of the Ballon d'Or, and I'm not gonna forgive it until he wins it, of course. But now the times are very tough. Madrid have to bounce back, both in the Champions League, because we have drawn Manchester City. I was looking up on social media and I found a meme that there are 3 things guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and Real Madrid facing Manchester City somewhere in the knockout stage of the Champions League every single year, because this is the 4th time in a row that we have drawn them. I don't think that the odds allow this thing to happen. So it might be some kind of a UEFA scheme behind it to just attract that viewership. I don't know, but nevertheless, it's always a treat to watch. For the one fan base that's winning, and for the other fan base is just pure turmoil. I guess the most competitive match the on both legs that we've had between Manchester City and Real Madrid was the 2021-22 Champions League semi-final. Yes, where Real Madrid won 6-5 aggregate. Last year's one was also a little bit of a nail biter because both the fixtures of the legs ended in a draw, and then it went to penalties and we won. Manchester City fans, I'm gonna mock you until you win against us, which when we look at Manchester City's recent form, well, they have regained their form thanks to the January charisma of Pep Guardiola, that even if he's losing every single game before January, as soon as January comes, he just is a different beast along with Manchester City. Phil Foden, the man that we were all mocking to be the 007 at the start of the season, he has been on absolute fire in the Premier League. He has scored braces and hat tricks all around, and he's on top form and will surely be a player that we will need to defend on both the legs, at the Bernabeu and at the Etihad. And remember, the stat that Real Madrid have never won at the Etihad is still valid, because a penalties win doesn't count as a real win. So yeah, we're still at bad at the Etihad, so we'll have to improve on that. And Nacho, the man who carried Real Madrid in the defense against Manchester City along with Rudiger, and who pocketed Haaland, is now not here in the club. And the things that Rudiger and Nacho have been doing, we are now expecting either Chomeni, which I'm very skeptical that he would do that. But Raul Asensio, he's the kind of man with that mentality that he can pocket Haaland, and he's a proper defender. Obviously, the one with black boots, he is a no-nonsense defender. You can just see that, and you can presume that because it's a given thing. On the other hand, Barcelona, they have finished second in the Champions League table. Okay, not too shabby. How many UCLs do we have? 15. How many UCLs do you have? 5. Even if you win this season, God forbid, 9 more to go to catch up on us, you little spicy little brats. Lamine Yamal, I'm gonna come for you. Okay, don't say that, Abdullah. You're getting out of hand. Nevertheless, if God wills, we will beat Barcelona. We will beat Barcelona at their home, and Mbappe is gonna do that. Kama. I'm still not over that loss. How can I forget that? Both the losses in the Supercopa de España final and the La Liga at the Bernabeu. I mean, it's still embarrassing to think about it. But it will be on fine if we win the Champions League and the La Liga. Because we are glory hunters, and no Madrid fan can deny that. So this will be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed to watch me suffer and cry in front of YouTube. So yeah, see you in the next video where I will again cry. Adios.